Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at and what time you're watching this. This is B Twitch coming at you with a new video about how to get cosmetics in Marvel's Avengers without spending any money. So, there are 3 ways, and I'm going to show you all 3 ways. So we're going into the menu for Thor. And as you can see at the top, you have your menu bar. You can move along that menu bar with the L1 and R1 buttons, as so. The cosmetics section for Thor. I have a fair amount of cosmetics, but you'd be surprised I did not pay for all of this. A fair amount I got without having to spend real world cash. This is how. Number 1, if you look at that menu bar at the top, you'll see at the far right hand corner it says challenge card. Okay? So I'm going to use the R1 button to slide over the challenge card. And now you see my challenge cards. And in those cards, if you're scanning the cards as I speak, you'll see that there are different outfits that you can obtain. And you can view more challenge cards using the L2, R2 buttons here. So I'm going to use the R2 button now. We go to the next page. And voila! There's an outfit there. There's an outfit there. There's an outfit there. Next page. Another outfit. Next page. No outfits on this page. That's okay. We've already seen a lot. Next page. 2 more outfits. Okay? So, these are outfits that you can unlock by completing weekly challenges and daily challenges. When you complete these daily and weekly challenges, it gives you points. And those points, when they're earned, unlock these cards. So, as you can see for Thor, without having to spend any money, just by playing the game, they're already giving you a fair assortment of outfits to use. You know, you want a fresh look once in a while, and they give you a nice variety of outfits to choose from. So, that's the first primary way to unlock outfits. And this is the same for every character. Okay? Second way. Do you see this bar right here? It says units, currency. Okay. Do you see in the upper right hand corner? There's my units. There's my currency. Now you can get those units in multiple ways. You can get these units simply by completing these challenges and opening them up. You can also get those units by opening up chests that you find in game. And the chests are everywhere. In the top of trees, in the bottom of the trees, inside of buildings, outside of buildings, on top of buildings, on the back of trucks, hidden in alleys. You can find chests everywhere. So, when you get these chests and they give you units, you collect those units. Then, you take a little field trip. And I'm going to take you on a field trip with me.
All fantastic. All proceeds keep me an espresso for a little longer.
Okay, so now that Chastity McBride is finished speaking, around me you see I'm in a cafeteria type area. When you get in game, you can approach this vendor. There are many vendors. There's a vendor here that you can spend units with. There's a vendor
Need
here.
a new outfit, but you definitely want one, right?
And there are different outposts in the game. And when you're at those outposts, you'll also find other vendors that you can spend units with. And most vendors have items you can use to build your character. But Chastity McBride is a special vendor because she carries cosmetics. How did you know? So,
Let me know if something screams you, and I'll ring it up.
as you can see, you can not only get cosmetics, you can also get nameplates, and you can also get emotes. But, most importantly, you can get outfits that you don't have. Outfits for all of your characters. So when you first begin playing the game, this vendor will cycle new outfits on a daily basis. So that's the second way to get cosmetics without spending any real world money. All right? Now,
Too bad. Maybe next time?
maybe next time. So now that we finished with Miss McBride, we're going to discuss the third way. Now, this step isn't as simple as the first two because you got to put some work in. And that's because it involves completing missions to get what they call DNA keys. And when you complete the missions to get the DNA keys, you can use those keys. Excuse me, I was speaking, ma'am. You can use those keys to get DNA boxes to open in DNA boxes you find on vault maps. Okay? So, this is the map table. I'm going to open this up real quick. I'm going to go to the Pacific Northwest and use this as an example. There's your Forest Vault, regular level. There's your Forest Vault, elite level. DNA boxes are in both vault levels. Doesn't matter whether it's elite or not. And hidden in certain areas on the map, usually 4 DNA boxes per map. They are blue, very different color from the other chests you will find. The other chests are brown or bronze and gold. The blue boxes are the only boxes that you need DNA keys to open. How do we get DNA keys? Well, like I said earlier, you get them on certain missions. And those missions are what they call villain sector missions. Okay? So, I'm going to come back out and go into the Eastern Seaboard. Okay. You see, right now we're looking at the City Under Siege mission with the Abomination, a mortal enemy of the Hulk in the comic books. And this is the Elite version. And what do we have here? If you look, you'll see it says DNA keys under the rewards. And it's considered an exotic resource. So, now, You go and fight Abomination. You get the DNA key. Then you go and do a vault mission. There are many different vault missions. There's vault missions in desert areas, in winter areas, in woodland areas. You'll find these blue DNA boxes that those DNA keys will open. Now you have your DNA keys. And you open the box and out pops a cosmetic. Now, it won't always provide a cosmetic. The DNA boxes do provide other items, but they are the only boxes that you can get cosmetics from. Now you have your DNA keys, and you go to the vaults, and you find your blue chest, and out pops a cosmetic patch. Okay? And you can take this cosmetic patch over to a machine that they have tucked away on the helicarrier. Ta-da! So, this is the fabrication machine for cosmetic creation. This is the third way to get cosmetics for your heroes without spending real world money. You open up this cosmetic machine, and if you've received a patch that you can use on this machine from the DNA box, you will find that patch in here waiting for you to create, and it will give you a random cosmetic. This is the only cosmetic that you don't get to choose what you get, but you're still getting a free cosmetic that you're not spending real world money on. It's kind of like playing the lottery. You know, you throw some money in, you might get something out of it, you might not, because sometimes you get duplicates, which can be a bummer, but hey, it's always fun to see if you get something that you don't already have. Okay? So, that about does it. So I hope this has helped you all and has been informative. And thank you for watching, and thank you for playing Marvel's Avengers. All right. Peace.